Hey guys, Diggsy here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to continue showing you guys my PS3 collection. We're going to show you guys my North American games today. And these are majority exclusives, however some of them are variants as well. They're in alphabetical order, guys. As always, I'm going to pull them out of the shelves and then put them back in. The first shelf I won't put away because it took about 5 minutes to get out because it's tucked into the corner. But anyway, let's get onto it. So this first game is from Brazil, and that is this is the next level, which is the 3D pack from North America. It was sold with 3D TVs. Now this includes 4 digital games to download. Sorry, this actually has a disc. So it includes 4 physical games, which is Motorstorm Pacific Rift, Pain, Wipeout HD, and Super Stardust HD. This can be very hard to find if you're not in Brazil or you don't have a Brazilian contact. So yeah, moving on, guys. This next game's pretty rare as well. It's been pretty rare for a long time, and that is Africa. This is a safari, sort of like Pokemon Snap game. It's made by Natsumu. I played it. I wasn't the biggest fan. Probably didn't give it enough time. Yeah, I had never seen this in the wild. I've owned 2 copies. I bought one off eBay for a pretty high price, and then a few days later bought one in a lot. It worked out to be about $5. But yeah, I've never actually seen this in the wild. It is a pretty hard to find game. Of course, it wasn't released in Australia, but I have done game hunting in America. Next, we've got 2K Sports All Pro Football 2K8. There's going to be lots of sports games in this video, guys, so I'm probably just going to cruise through them unless there's something significant about them. Here we have Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and this is the Walmart edition. Here we have Assassin's Creed the Ezio trilogy. This includes Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Revelations, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Here we have, this game's actually creeping up in price, guys. This is Aquapaza. It's an Atlas game. It's a 2D fighting game. I played this a few years ago and I loved it. It's sort of like more anime inspired, like Tekken or something. But yeah, it is going up for that $80 to $100 range these days. So if you can find a copy, definitely. But that is Aquapaza. Here we have NBA Ballers Chosen One. As I said, lots of sports games. Next game is Banfuse Rock Legends. This one actually came with a box with the guitar cord in it, so you can plug your guitar in and play along. Which is pretty cool. Nice, neat feature. Here we have The Bigs, which is a baseball game. And The Bigs had a sequel, The Bigs 2. I believe I actually found this one locally, which is pretty cool. Here we have Tales from the Borderlands, a Telltale game series. You guys might be wondering how someone from Australia got all the PS3 exclusives. Firstly, I've done 3 trips to North America, guys, so that certainly helped me get at least half of the games I'm showing you today. Here we have Cabela's Outdoor Adventure. Some of them I got lucky and found them in Australia, and the rest of them I was fortunate enough to have some friends in America help me out. Whether they got games for me or they just let me buy things on eBay and send them to them, and then once they had a big package they sent them to me. Here we have Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2009. James, Justin, Jason, I like my J's obviously. I'm sure there's some more guys and I'm forgetting your name, so I do apologize for that. I definitely know there's some more, Ben. Yeah, heaps of awesome guys in America who collect for the PS3. I certainly wouldn't own the North American games I do without you guys' help. So thanks for all the help over the years. Really appreciate that. Here we have Cabela's African Adventures. In saying that, guys, I help people get Australian games. So if you're looking to import games, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is find as many exclusive games to your region as possible. Find someone collecting the same system somewhere else in the world. See if they want your exclusive games. See if they can get exclusive games for you, and usually the trades work out. I know the PlayStation 3 collectors group on Facebook's really good for things like that. So if you are looking for something like that, be sure to join that Facebook group. I've also got a Discord channel with heaps of collectors in it, with over 100 members. It's pretty active now. So I'm sure if you post in there that you're looking for some games from a certain region, just let us know where you're from, guys, and sure we can work something out. Yeah. The collecting community is pretty cool, guys. There's a lot of good people in it, so be sure to reach out. The worst someone can say to you is no, you know. Here we have Cabela's Hunting Expedition. Cabela's North American Adventures. Lots of Cabela games. This one is Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2010. Someone stuck a power sticker under the artwork, which sucks. Here we have Chaotic Shadow Warriors. Now this one was one of the most expensive games on the PS3, but it did get reprinted, and significantly dropping the price, and that is Class of Heroes 2G, the dungeon crawling JRPG. Originally there was only 2,750 copies, but since it was reprinted there are now over 5,000 copies available. You can tell which version you have by the spine. Not sure it's going to focus. Probably not going to focus. There we go. You can see it was BLUS and then there's a D on the end of the number. But yeah, of course this is version D. There are 4 versions, A, B, C and D. D was the reprinted one. Today there isn't really much of a difference in the price between A, B, C and D, maybe $20, $30. I've seen A variant sell for like $40, so it's crazy considering it was a $300 game at one point. Here's another one that's creeping up in price, being a sport game. That is 2K Sports College Hoops 2K7. This is an NCAA game. You find most of the college sport games are getting pretty expensive. A lot to do with the licensing. They aren't making them these days and things like that. I'm going to move on, guys. I'm going to grab the next pile. So College Hoops actually had a sequel. So we have NCAA College Hoops 2K8. Now these two games are both pretty expensive these days. They're going copies upwards of $100, which is crazy for a basketball game in my opinion. But if you're a college fan, you probably know why. Here we have Condemned 2 Bloodshot. I grabbed this one just because the title is different to the PAL release. It's just Condemned 2 in the PAL region. Dance Dance Revolution. Same thing, the title of this in the PAL region is something else. Just gonna find that out. In PAL it's called Dance Dance Revolution New Moves. So there's a bit of a difference in the titles. I try not to collect games if they were released in two different regions, unless they are a little bit different. Now, another one that we had in PAL, it was a double pack with a sleeve, but North America actually had a single release. Now this is the Darksiders collection. It's in one case. It's pretty cool, guys. It's one of my favorite collections, to be honest. And it's quite difficult to track down. And here we have Deception 4 Blood Ties. North America also received the Blue Spine games, so I've collected all the Blue Spine variants as well. You will see a Blue Spine variant video in the future, but you probably will see them all in this video. Here we have Deadliest Catch, Sea of Chaos. Deadliest Warrior, Ancient Combat. This was actually pretty fun, guys. It's an interesting fighting game. Dengoku Basara fighting Climax X. One of the Digital games. Now there were 5 Digital games. They were only released in South America and Spanish speaking countries. So this one was Hadoken. I don't actually own all 5, unfortunately. So if you are in Argentina, Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay, Chile, Colombia, send me a message. I'd love to be able to track down a copy of the other 3 Digital games. But here is Dead Nation. So I'm grateful to have these 2 guys. A few of my friends have full sets. So hopefully in the future I can also join that club. One of the few, if not the only, PS3 sets that I haven't completed. This expansion pack wasn't released in the PAL region, and that is the Dragon Age Origins Awaken expansion pack. We got the Blue Spine Drakengard 3. This did recently get reprinted, guys, so if you want a copy, you can pick one up for about $50 Australian off eBay shipped. I'd certainly be grabbing one if you don't own this game. It was going for upwards of $200 a few months ago. It's insane, but it's an amazing game. It's a great series. I love the Drakengard and the Nier series. Here we have Duck Dynasty. I actually had fun playing this one, I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite games. This is DuckTales Remastered. Now this is the digital copy only. This actually includes a download code, but it does come with a exclusive collector's pin. This is a seal version. And this, if you do pick up a seal version, be aware it received the heat seal, not the Y seal. So it isn't a resale. This is legitimately how they came. They were heat sealed. I've confirmed that with lots of collectors. Another Blue Spine game. We've got Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends. Dynasty Warriors 8, sorry, Extreme Legends. Here we have a Mexican exclusive. This is El Chavo card. This is pretty rare, guys, and it's pretty expensive. So if you're able to track down a copy, I definitely would. Even for around the $100 mark, isn't a bad price these days for El Chavo card. This next game's a little bit rarer, and that is the Brazilian variant of Chavez card. The same game, it's just the Brazilian release. Got the Rio de Janeiro Jesus statue on the front cover. It looks amazing. Here we have the Elder Scrolls 4, the Shivering Isles expansion pack for Oblivion. Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2. I got this because our cover is a different color, so I like to have the 2 variants. I actually have a PAL version of this cover on the way, so I probably will get rid of this copy once that arrives. Everybody Dance. Just gonna grab the next pile, guys. Everybody Dance 2. The rarer one is Everybody Dance 3. This was not released in America. It was released, I believe, in Mexico and Brazil. This is the Brazilian version. Here we have Far Cry 2. This was with the slipcover. I don't store my slips with the games, so you will see the slipcover later. This was the Canadian pre-order edition. Here we have the Far Cry completion. Here we have Fit In 6. Final Fantasy X 10-2 HD Remastered. Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Sword. Final Fantasy XIV Online, the complete experience. Game of Thrones. The Gig. Rise of the Sixth String. Gran Turismo 5, the XL edition. God of War Saga. Gran Turismo 6. Now this is a Brazilian exclusive and is the Senna edition with his signature on the front. Pretty cool. Apologies, that is the Mexican exclusive. I do have a Brazilian Senna as well, which we will see later on, but it is for Formula 1 2012. Here we have Guilty Gear XRD sign. Hail to the Chimp. Hadouki. High Velocity Bowling. The History Channel, the Civil War Secret Missions. Hot Shots Golf, Out of Bounds. The Eco in the Shadow of the Colossus collection. The Infamous collection. I do really love the American collections. That's why I went ahead and collected them all. I might be missing one or two, but I've almost got a full set of American collections. Another collection, and that is the Jack and Daxter collection. Here we have Jimmy Johnson's Anything with an Engine. Jeopardy, America's favorite quiz show. I enjoyed that one. Jurassic the Hunted. Just Dance Kids 2. Karaoke Revolution, American Idol Encore. And that had a sequel, so we've got number 2 as well. Another collection, this time it's the Killzone trilogy. Here we have the King of Fighters 13. Lego The Hobbit, again, another Blue Spine game. Little Big Planet 2, the Canadian Special Edition. Little League World Series 2010 Baseball. Here we have the Mexican Saint Seiya. Do we get the correct name? Soldier's Soul. This didn't get an American release, but Soldier's Soul did get a Mexican release, so this is quite hard to find. I'm pretty grateful to add it to my collection. Of course, Soldier's Soul did get a PAL release, so I do have that version as well, which you would have seen in the last video, I believe. Lucha Libre, Heroes de Ring. Now, moving on to the Madden games, I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. So we've got 07. Of course, because 08 got an Australian release. I'm like, where's 08? So this was the Spanish exclusive 09. This can be quite expensive, guys. So if you are a Madden fan or if you are collecting PS3 games, be on the lookout for this one. Now this is the Ultimate Edition for Madden 15. Magus. This one's becoming quite hard to find. It's one of those bad games that didn't receive a very good reception when it came out, and because of that it didn't sell many copies. Now it's becoming quite collectible and hard to find. Major League Baseball 2K7, 2K8 and 2K9. Just grabbing more games, guys. Really getting into the sport games now. So we've got 2K10, Major League Baseball, of course, 2K12, 2K11 actually had an Australian release, funnily enough. 2K13. That's just, yeah, 2K13. But this one was pretty neat. It's MLB 2K13, NBA 2K13 double pack. It comes with a nice 2 discs, which is pretty cool. I like these double packs. We've got Man vs. Wild with Bear Grylls. I love this game, guys. It's really fun. It's like a survival game, just like the TV series. This next one is probably one of the most expensive games you're going to see today, and that is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This didn't actually come with a disc, just a download code, which I believe is expired now, but just the case even opens going for over $100. Sealed copies are around the $300 mark. Just keep in mind, if you are after a sealed copy, all sealed copies are heat sealed. They haven't got the wire seal, so just be aware of that if you are in the market for one. We've got Metal Gear Solid, the HD collection. MLB 07, the show. Oh wait. 09. Exciting, I know. What do you think's next? MLB 10, the show. 11. MLB 12, the show. The downsides of going for full sets is you get all the sport games. MLB 13, the show. This was the Canadian cover for MLB 13. It's a little bit different. MLB 14 the show had a blue spine, which is pretty cool. And there was also a double pack which had a blue spine. So it's MLB 14 the show and NBA 2K14. Here we have MLB 15 the show. This is the Canadian cover. MLB 16 the show. And I think that's all of them. This one's pretty cool. It's MLB Front Office Manager. I sort of think like Football Manager or something. Here we have Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire. This had a power release under a completely different name. I won't be a second, guys. Just grabbing the next pile. There's lots more sport games. Isn't that exciting? Well, here we have a JRPG, and that is Mugen Soul Z. It is the blue spine version. Another blue spine game. We've got Murdered Soul Suspect. NASCAR Unleashed. NASCAR the game, Inside Line. Here we have NASCAR 2011 the game. This is NASCAR Days of Thunder with the Blu-ray movie included. This one's pretty hard to find these days, guys. NASCAR 15. And NASCAR 15, the Victory Edition. This one's pretty expensive today. I was lucky enough to get this one locally in Australia. Here we have Naughty Bear, the Gold Edition. And Naughty Bear Double Trouble. Naughty, naughty. NBA 07. NBA 09, the inside. This is NBA 2K12, the Game of the Year edition. NBA 2K14, the Super Fan Pack. This is for the PS3 and the PS4. It's the only game I know with a double spine like that. Looks awesome. Here we have NCAA Basketball 09. NCAA Basketball 10. This one's also pretty hard to find and regularly goes for over $100. So if you do see this one in the wild, guys, definitely jump on it. NCAA 08 March Madness. NCAA 08 Football. 09. NCAA Football 10. This is probably 11. Yep. I bet you can't guess what's next. Alright, after the first 10 or so games, it almost finishes all the sport games, so back to exciting titles. But let's get to that point first. So we've got NCAA 12 and NCAA 13. I've actually got 2 copies of 13. One's a cover variant, as you can see. And finally, NCAA 14, Football 14. This is pretty significant. This is a very expensive game, guys. There's 30 to 40 listings of this a month that sells for $150, $200. It's insane. Until there's another NCAA football game, this won't drop in price. It has a huge following. I know it was streamed to over like 50,000 people regularly at one point on Twitch. Here we have NFL head coach 09. NHL 13. Now there were a couple of limited run games for PS3. There were only 2, and here they are. So we've got Oddworld's, Abe's Odyssey, and Stranger's Wrath HD. So these are the 2 PS3 limited run games. 1 and 2 you can see on the titles. I was stoked when they announced PS3 limited run. Fortunately, they've only made the 2 games, so for now that's probably all we're going to get. Here we have Pinball Hall of Fame, the Williams collection. I'll just note this did get a power release. However, the power release was a couple of years later and actually includes a couple more tables. So if you're looking to pick this one up, the PAL version is the better version to grab. Plants vs. Zombies. A game that's exploded in price, and that is the Best of the PlayStation Collection Volume 1. Predominantly exploded in price for this game, Tokyo Jungle. One of my favourite PS3 exclusives. It's an amazing game. If you haven't played it yet, definitely download a copy from the store, guys. You can get it digitally for under $10. If you do want a physical copy in English, though, this is the only way to get that. The Japanese version wasn't released in English. This was a Brazilian release, and that is PlayStation Move Indoor Sports Collection. And another one from Brazil, it's the PlayStation Move Puzzle Collection. The Prince of Persia trilogy. Here we have Hatsune Miku, Project Diva F. Ragnarok Odyssey Ace. This is a cool looking JRPG. Rambo the video game, and this one's got the blue spine. Ratchet and Clank Collection. The Red Faction Collection. Unlike the PAL version where we received the double pack, this is like the Darksiders Collection, all in one case. It includes Red Faction 1, 2, Guerrilla, and Armageddon, and all the DLC. This is definitely one to be picking up. Likewise, the Anthology is a great pickup. This came with a slipcover. Unfortunately, Resident Evil 1 to 5 are all download codes and they're a one-time use. So if you are looking to grab the Anthology, I would go for a sealed copy. As far as I'm aware, the codes never expire, guys. So it's definitely worth grabbing a brand new copy. I got mine brand new a long time ago on Amazon. I think it was $100 back then. I'm not sure how much it goes for these days. You will see the slipcover in an upcoming video. It's pretty awesome. Here we have Ridge Racer Unbounded. Got 2 piles to go, guys. We're almost there. Trying to get through this as quick as we can. I know this is a long video. If you've made it this far, hats off to you, and I appreciate it. Now I like to ask you guys in certain videos if you made it to a certain point to say a key word in the comments. So let's do that again because it's always fun. So if you made it to this point, can you say mustache in the comments? I thought that would be kind of funny. You can say it any way you want. You must ask me. I must ask you a question, Figsy. Here we have Risen 2, the special edition. Rock Band Metal Track Pack. This is the Rock Band Track Pack Classic Rock. Rock Band Country Track Pack. And Rock Band Country Track Pack 2. Rock of the Dead. One's pretty cool. Rock Band Green Day Plus. This one actually comes with a slipcover as well, so you will see that slip in an upcoming episode. Here we have Rune Factory, Tides of Destiny. I actually really enjoyed this game, guys. If you're a Stardew Valley Harvest Moon fan, definitely give this one a go. The Silent Hill HD Collection. Now here we have the Silver Shield packs. There's 4 of them, and this is the Harry Potter Years 1 to 4 pack. It includes the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone Blu-ray inside. These Silver Shield packs are very hard to find. It took me years to track them down. So this next one is the Lego Batman video game. Includes the Batman movie on Blu-ray inside. This next one was the rarest one and took me years to find. And that is the Fear Free with the Orphan Blu-ray movie inside combo pack. Finally, we have the Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe with the Mortal Kombat movie inside. So that's all the Silver Shield games. I've got SingStar. And the only North American exclusive SingStar, SingStar Latino. Now this is a pretty rare pack. It's the Sniper Ghost Warrior double pack. Wasn't released in the PAL region, only in North America. Again, another really rare pack. Not many collectors know about this one. And that is the Tekken 6 Soul Calibur 4 double pack. It includes 2 discs. Keep in mind, both of these discs are greatest hits. And that is how they were from sealed copies. So, you get greatest hits discs. Don't be like, oh, they sent me the wrong disc. No, you did actually get the right disc. Here we have SOCOM 4, US Navy SEALs. Spider-Man 3, the Collector's Edition. This has a slipcover as well. You'll see that soon. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the blue spine. In my opinion, one of the rarest games in North America. So if you're going for a full set, be on the lookout for this one ASAP. And that is the Sports Champion Medieval Moves double pack. This was only released in Mexico as far as I'm aware. Everything is split right down the middle, including the manual and the disc, so it's really cool. It took me years to grab this one. A friend in Mexico helped me out with it, so I'm forever grateful. Moving on, guys, we're up to the last pile. Here we have Starhawk, the limited edition. Jamie Woo presents Stranglehold, the collector's edition. Here we have a sealed copy of Street Fighter vs. Tekken, the special edition. Sounds pretty cool. This was part of the Street Fighter 25 years anniversary collector's edition, and it is a Street Fighter vs. Tekken Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition double pack. There were 30,000 of these released for the Xbox 360, the PS3, and I believe the Wii. Those 30,000 were split between those systems, so I'm not sure how many copies are out there, but probably around 10,000, guys, so it's a pretty low number for a popular game. Street Fighter 4, the Arcade Edition. Sorry, Super Street Fighter 4. Here we have Top Gun, the Wingman Edition. This includes the Blu-ray as well as the game. One of my favourite PS3 games, and that is Tornado Outbreak. This did get a PAL release as well, however it did receive a Black Spine release in PAL, where North America got the Spider-Man font. Here we have the George St. Pierre Canadian cover variant of UFC Undisputed 2009. Uncharted 2, the Game of the Year edition. And Uncharted 3, Game of the Year edition. The Voice, I Want You. The Blue Spine Watch Dogs. Wheel of Fortune. Here we have Wipeout. This one was heaps of fun, just like the TV show. Worms, the Revolution Collection. The Mexican cover for WWE 2012 with Rey Mysterio on the front. Pretty cool cover, this one. Here we have X-Blaze Lost Memories. You Don't Know Jack. And finally, we've got the Zone of the Enders, the HD collection. So guys, that concludes my North American PS3 collection. The next episode in this series, I'll show you guys my PS3 Steelbooks, my PS3 Essentials games, and probably my PS3 SingStar and Buzz games. After that, we've got slipcovers, Japanese, Chinese, English games, Platinum games, box sets, we've got collector's editions, limited editions. Yeah, we've got heaps to go, so I'm going to try and get those done in the next month or two. So expect to see those videos soon. If you're not subscribed and you've watched 40 minutes, you obviously like my content, so hit that sub button. If you are subscribed, you're awesome. I love you. Yeah, you guys have been awesome as always. Happy hunting, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.